Welcome to Good Springs, everyone, home of the general store, the Prospector Saloon, and that strange thing up there. Anyway, this is actually my second attempt at recording this. I managed to record the game at least successfully first time around, but it turns out that Fraps did not pick up any kind of other recording device like a microphone, so I wondered why I wasn't saying anything when I tried to put the video together. This is this is New Vegas Armoury. I usually upload this on a Friday. Now the reason that I'm doing this a little bit different, I'm actually I'm going to do the narration as we play and review the weapons. Normally I piece together clips and then have my sort of script with things to say, and I just record a narration over it. But that takes a little bit longer, and I've not had very much time this week to to focus on this particular project, this particular video. But we do have some weapons, we have some armour as well, and I'm going to show you them.
Hey.
Right, oh hello. I'm going to show them right now. The first one is this. This is the makeshift carbine by Big Man and Jam, and I'll show you where you can actually find it. Listed on the Nexus website, this is called Makeshift Carbine, but as you can see here, it's homebrewed carbine in here. It's not got a Pip-Boy icon or anything like that. I usually like it when the weapons do, but it's usually mainly your sort of bigger weapons, your far more worked on weapons that do that. This is a custom NIF scope, seen from the thumbnails on Nexus website. I'm not sure about the texture though. What you can do is, if you want to find this after you install this, you come in here, you go in that safe. Obviously make sure that no one can see you, because I'm trying to be a good boy here in Good Springs. This is a brand new game, because I uninstalled. I did get those sort of triangles that were everywhere, those red triangles with the white exclamation marks. So I uninstalled the game, uninstalled the mods, scrubbed everything, scrubbed the registry, even restarted the computer and reinstalled everything, and everything seems to work fine. Also mainly because I installed one mod at a time, because I'm sure it was also a mod that was causing these things to happen. So I tried one mod at a time, test the game, and everything seems fine. So let's take a little look at this the homebrewed carbine, or the makeshift carbine. I just showed you where you can find it. It's got damage of 16, takes a 5mm round, and a magazine capacity of 28. Now let's go test this out. I've actually used this, but I'm just going to still show you. Where can we find some good enemies? Uptown? Yeah, we'll go find some ants or something. There's usually like a big load of ants round about this sort of area, so we'll go in. Normally, if you're going to review weapons, I suppose you should probably try and find more heavily armoured people, just to sort of really test the weapon out. But I don't really know. We're just sort of still just out of Good Springs in this new game, so I'm not really too sure where I can get my hands on some, for instance, Brotherhood, and I'm not too sure if I am going to get on their bad side in this game. I think I did in the previous game, but well, to be honest, I got on everyone's bad side in the last game. Oh, there's an ant. Oh, no, it's a rat. Oh, it's a scorpion. Oh, that's pretty good. Then again, my gun skill is up quite far, so I'm liking I like the I think this might be a custom texture. I'm not sure. I don't recognise this texture, but it seems pretty good, pretty rustic. Makes the gun look quite sort of old and used. Oh, giant red scorpion. Oh. Hold on. Oh god, don't go too close. I'm not fond of arachnids, by the way. These things I can probably handle. But what happened just yesterday is I'm a bit late to the game when it comes to a lot of the other bigger mods, like Project Nevada. I only just recently, in the last few weeks, installed it and started using it. But one thing I was always keen to try and play was Project Brazil, because everyone just sort of raved about it. And I really sort of enjoyed myself up until the point where you go into the sort of dreamland, and you go down the hole, and you on the little rocky platforms, and then you come face to face with a tarantula, which is clearly a custom model, because you don't get them in the vanilla game, which I'm very glad of. And what happened was I sort of looked at it and I thought, fuck that. I think it's because you at that point all you have in the game is a sword, and I looked at it and I thought, fuck that. I slammed the laptop closed. I slammed the lid closed, and I pulled the battery out in the power cord, which is not good for the computer, but I just didn't want to open it back up and be face to face with the thing anymore, and I uninstalled the Project Brazil, which is a damn shame, because everyone else says it was just so good and I was so keen on playing it, but I just cannot handle that. I just cannot do it. Yeah. The first Fallout game that I actually played was Fallout 3, and you come face to face with one of these rad scorpions quite soon. Just outside the general store, I think, in Fallout 3. And the very first time I saw it, I thought, oh god, oh no. But yeah, I'm okay with these. I can go to the Scorpion Gulch and just, I just don't like seeing these things up close. I don't know if maybe there's a reason that they don't put like tarantulas or something in. I mean, this is the Mojave Desert. Surely anything sort of, if radiation is going to increase the size of something and it's based in a desert, you're going to put a gigantic spider in there. But I don't know if maybe game development companies just think it's a bit too controversial. Maybe it's going to put a lot of people off. It put me off, but if that's the case, then thank you, game designers. Anyway, so that's basically the makeshift carbine. I quite enjoy using this. It make a good secondary weapon. There's no mods for it. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep it in the arsenal for a sort of secondary kind of weapon. Okay, let's move on to... Let's see what we've got here. Oh yes, the Watch 2000. This is another fantastically designed weapon. It's an energy weapon from a listener, and the classic Fallout Arsenal team. They're doing a project, the classic Fallout Arsenal project. Basically, and I've said this before, and a lot of people might know already, but they're trying to recreate the original weapons from Fallout 1 and 2 and make custom knife scopes and textures and bring them into Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. And I think they've done about 3 so far. This was their first one. It was released back in January, I think, but I haven't reviewed this one yet. So, but I have reviewed the other ones. So I decided I would review this one as well. Already, it looks really just fantastic. Very good knife scope, very good texturing, and that green screen there just looks just adds so much to it. And it's got a little scope. And you can the scope is well, this isn't a kind of scope overlay that I've seen before. Normally it's just the kind of just sort of round overlay with the crosshairs in the middle. But obviously for a laser weapon, you're gonna make a scope like this. So let's take let's see a few little details. Damage of 31, takes a microfusion cell and a magazine or a cell capacity, or magazine capacity of 12. So let's go test this one out. I really enjoy the classic Fallout Arsenal team and really sort of proud to review their weapons. I'm always sort of keeping my eye on this particular project so that as soon as they release another weapon, I can be ready for it. And because they always put 200% effort into this work, into the project. Okay, so let's see, where can we go? I don't just want to keep fighting rad scorpions or ants or something. I think everyone. I don't really know who else. Let's see, where else can we do? Maybe someone that's half decently armoured or something. I don't really know. I could try going somewhere where the Legion are and really piss them off. Legion Raid Camp. We'll go there, and the Legion are pretty decently armoured. I suppose with the energy weapons, you should probably test them on maybe like a robot or something, Okay, this guy doesn't see us. We're going to take him right in the head. Hold on, wait a minute. Make sure no one is behind us. Alright. And... oh, I'm hearing footsteps as well. Oh, where did you go? No, 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 no. Oh, no, don't go away, don't go away. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Boom. Nope. What, from one guy? Oh, okay. It's even heavily armored. I mean, the Legion guys are pretty decently armored. And it can take them down in just a few shots, so I really, so far I'm really liking this. All right in the face. Yep, another successful weapon by the CFA team. Had enough? Never. Oh, seriously, I've got a really advanced laser rifle and you're going to come at me with a spear and a freaking sword?
Come on.
Alright. Oh, you've got a strong head. Oh no, there's a strong head rolling away. Vilified. There's only a few guys, for God's sake. Powder gangers. I've kind of got myself hated for these because, as I said, I'm trying to be a good guy in this game. This particular playthrough of the game. Okay, I'll untie him. But, you know, I really shouldn't do this. Okay, go on. Go on. Okay, so that is the Watch 2000 beta. Just remember that's a beta. By listening in the CFA project. So, now it's on to our armour. In fact, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to do this. We're just going to wait. Because you won't really probably be able to see the armour pretty well in the dark. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everyone. Okay, just make sure we're alone. Okay, so our armour is the Ranger Merc helmets by Spiffy Skytrooper. Let me just... so I'll take the hat and the glasses off. And this is one of them. So if you have... this is one of the... if you've got Project Nevada, you can use the... you will get the visor overlay thing. Hold on. What the hell? What the hell were you at 5 minutes ago? Oh, don't you run away from me. There we go. Oh, and you too. I'm trying to do a review here. Oh, what the hell was that? Boom! Yeah, so if you have the Project Nevada, if you have Project Nevada installed, these particular helmets do come with the visor overlay. I don't think it comes with the original file though. I don't think it comes with the original file. I think it is an updated patch you need to get, which is available obviously on the mod page, and it basically just for each helmet you get this sort of nice little visor look here with the, as you can see, there's a sort of white glow around the rim here with this particular one. So there are two files originally with this mod. There's Hunt or Duffel Bag. Hunt basically just means you go around the wasteland trying to find them. Duffel Bag is, they're all in one big duffel bag in a dumpster behind the Goodsprings gas station. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, this looks pretty, try and get out of the light here. You see, each one has its very own design, and I'll just show you another one. It's got they have their own sort of defense as well. Their defense points. The dark one has 5. Killer has 10. Mama has 8. Misery has 3. Peace has 6. Scratch has 6. Spades has 7. Steel has 8, and Stickers has 6. So let's try a few of these on. Okay, now as you can see, the visor here has turned to a sort of purple glow around the rim there, and it sort of matches the colour. It matches the colour in the eyes here, and each one of them on the helmet will have its own sort of like decals there. As you can see, there's a sort of peace one there. Let's check another one, which is strange because it's the killer one. Mama is the green, sort of green one here. Mama, I tried. Yeah, there's a good one, a good collection of these to choose from. I might not keep them all. I might sort of check them all out, see which one I sort of prefer the best, because I'm kind of getting sick of the sort of gambler hat and authority glasses that were sort of my look in this thing. But I will be keeping the Elite Riot gear because I do enjoy this. Let's take a look at another one. Peace. Yeah, see, I'm really liking all the. These are very, very well done. Yeah, I'm really going to enjoy wearing these. It's going to be hard though trying to figure out which one or two, maybe even three, to keep, because I might just dispose, because I don't want to keep carrying lots of them around. So let's take a look at this. Oh, it's a yellow one. Oh, it's a death claw. Oh, it's a little death claw sort of thing on it. That's nice. And of course, you know, I think my most favourite thing about it is going to be the visor overlay thing. I don't really, some people seem to think that the visor overlay thing sort of distorts your view. I think it just adds a bit more realism, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm glad that feature was brought to us by Project Nevada, and I'm glad that lots more modders are, if they create like headwear mods, that they are using the visor ability that Project Nevada gives us. And yeah, let's see. Spiffy Sky Ranger, it's going to be if you're going to keep creating mods, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to review them. So basically that's all the weapons and mods for this week. All the fucking bus. What the hell happened there? Everyone else hear that? Okay, so the narration sounds a little bit different from the usual one, obviously, because this is sort of narrate as you play kind of thing I'm doing, rather than doing the narration, just narrate over whatever video compilate, what do you call it, montage that I do. So I hope you actually enjoyed this. This will be going up maybe a little bit later on. I always try and aim for a Friday with New Vegas Armoury. So yeah, hopefully next week. There was a little bit slim pickings this week though with... What the hell? There's a little bit slim pickings this week with the weapons and armour. Hopefully next week we'll have quite a few more and some more quest mods. I decided not to do the updated version of Mysteries of Vault 10, mainly because when I played it I realised that the only thing that was really different about it was the start and the end. I'm going to quite enjoy doing Mysteries of Vault 10. I think I'll just wait for a few more updates. Just add quite a bit more story, things like that before I do another video, because I don't want, you know, tons of videos just with each update with only just a few things added. So I will keep my eye on that one, and hopefully there will be more quest mods next week, and some more weapons and ammo, especially from the CFA team. I know that it probably takes a while for them to recreate these, but you know, it's all very, very well done work. So I'm going to leave this video here, and I will see you all next week. Enjoy your weekend, everyone, and until next time.